A photo rarely suffers from having too little in it, just being too simple. Usually it's the opposite. It's like busy and there's stuff in the shot that's not helping the photo. It's kind of a distraction from what it's about. So a little kind of thought process or I guess tool is to simplify the photo. Now one way is to start moving things around the room, but there's just a way easier way or way more powerful way, and that's of course move your butt, move the camera. And so let's have a look here. We've changed it up, getting into some messy situations. Got a little man here. And let's have a look. Let's come down. And okay, there's lots of stuff going on here. First of all, there's we got railing and lights and random stands and this black bag here, and you start looking and it's like, okay, there's stuff here. And okay, so we've got like a couple of tools up our sleeve, I guess. We can move, so we can change the background. There's just a lot going on here, right? We can also use our focal length. So we've talked about this a bit, and we will continue to. So let's try two extremes here, both are valid. One is to come in, so let's go ×2 on the camera, zooming in, like a long lens, long focal length. And that's knocking out a bunch of background. So now we've got way less to wrangle. So you can see here. Based on our new focal length, we've got different decisions. Like, so do we want this little black thing here? Come down. Do we want this black thing here? We can come down and hide it. What is important in the shot? Like, do we want to show this? Do we want to show we're in a studio? So we want to see some things, but that's kind of looking a bit scrappy. So we're just moving, we're moving. This is simpler. And it really just depends on what you're wanting to show in the photo. So that's kind of working the long lens to cut some background out. Let's go the opposite, because it sounds like the wrong way to go. Like now we've got this whole situation in the photo, but what I mean by like simplify the photo is when people look at it, you just want the person's eye to go to the thing that you want them to look at. And wide angle lenses are another way to do it. You can see here everything gets much smaller, everything's way back. So of course our little dinosaur, our subject, is tiny, so we're going to come in. And so look now, like you can't miss him. Same deal, like exploring the shot, see if we can simplify it. Do you want his head in front of the light? Next to the light? Now it looks like he's eating that light. Do we want to hide that light? So say a shot like this is simple in one way, and then a shot like this is simple in another way. Which one's better? Personal opinion, right? Or it depends on the job of the photo, depends what you're trying to communicate. But back to that, what I said at the beginning, a photo rarely suffers from having too little in it. It's usually the opposite. So thought process, when you're looking through the lens, you're looking through the camera, ask yourself, is this detail in the background, is it adding to the photo or is it taking from the photo? And if it's taking from the photo, then try and frame it out. Cool.